Hi, and welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to learn about the overtones and how to master them. So what are the overtones? Let's go over some quick science, but don't worry, it doesn't matter if you understand it or not, physics will work its magic anyway. We humans can hear frequencies between 20 to 20,000 hertz. Almost every sound we hear in this world has many of these frequencies playing at the same time. Inside each sound, there will always be one frequency that will be the strongest, and our ear will perceive that sound as the fundamental note or frequency. The rest of the frequencies are the overtones of the fundamental note. So how can one master the overtones? For example, overtone singing moves the overtones of the note that I'm singing. And the didgeridoo works similarly. In order to move the overtones of the drone note, you close your cheeks and then move your tongue forwards and backwards in your mouth. You might notice I'm spitting here on myself, so if you're spitting on yourself, it's fine. It's worth noting that you can also use your tongue to change overtones while your cheeks are open, but it will sound more vague. It's also worth noting that when you close and open your cheeks, you are also changing the overtones. So just know that every time I'll mention the overtones technique, I will be referring to moving your tongue forwards and backwards and not opening and closing your cheeks. The first exercise is about finding the full range of overtones. Try saying without the didgeridoo, O and E. O, E, but without moving your lips at all. O, E. Start playing a drone sound by saying ta. Then close your cheeks and move your tongue forwards and backwards. It might take a few times, maybe even a few days, to get those bright, crispy overtone sounds, so take it easy and keep trying until you get it. After a few times, you can simply start with your cheeks already closed. When you get it correctly, it will sound like this. And while struggling at first, it will probably sound like this. After mastering the first exercise, you can move on to the second exercise, which is meant to help you build up your speed. Once you find the whole range of overtones, try to go as fast as you can from O to E. Make sure you go through the full range of overtones. It's more important to go through all the range than doing it fast. Only go faster if you are sure that you are getting all the range properly. When you get it correctly, it will sound like this. And now a bit slower. This is what you should aim for at the beginning. Lastly, after mastering these two first exercises, move on to the last one, which will work on your precision. Try to go as slow as you can and stretch everything between O and E as long as possible. Make sure that you are going through the full range. When you get it correctly, it will sound like this. Now a simpler version to aim for at the beginning. While struggling at first, it will probably sound more like this. So let's summarize. All sounds are built from different frequencies that are played at the same time. Each sound has a dominant frequency that we perceive as the fundamental note. The rest of the frequencies are overtones. In order to control the overtones of the didge, you need to close your cheeks while playing a drone and move your tongue forwards and backwards. After a few times, you can simply start the drone with your cheeks already closed. Master the first exercise before moving on to the second and third exercises. And remember, when working on your overtones, make sure you go through the full range of the overtones before making an attempt at higher or lower speeds. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next lesson.